Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is January 24, no, 31st. January 31st, 2024. So, it's the last day of January already. I can't believe that, but um, tomorrow is gonna be the first of, I don't know why I was gonna say the 1st of December. Which is interesting, because I do have a dream to tell you. But tomorrow is gonna be the 1st of February 2024. Okay? That's good. Okay, so with that being said, these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. I'm going to try and make this reading a little bit more quicker, but we'll see what happens, right? Because I always say that, and like that never happens. But anyways, so I had a couple dreams. So in one of the dreams, So first of all, let me just say this: it wasn't a car, but I'm just gonna tell you this for like, I don't know, for background, so you have an idea of what's kind of going on. So when you have a dream of driving a car, that usually represents you taking control of something in your life, right? Controlling your life, taking control of your life, kind of like that emperor energy in tarot where you just like, standing in your power, taking control, all that good stuff, right? Now, on the other hand, when you have a dream of being in a car, like in the passenger seat, and someone else is driving, that usually means that someone else wants control over you or of something in your life, like a narrative, a story, an image, an idea, a project, you. Okay, so that's giving you an idea of what's what, right? But in my dream last night, I had a dream that I was driving a massive school bus, right? Like this thing felt huge. And for a while, I was driving the bus. Like I was driving, but like I couldn't see out like the windshield, like the window, like the front window, like you see in school buses that they be having, like that big ass window in the front. For a while, I couldn't see it and I couldn't see through it. And there was a part of me that kind of just like let it, where it was kind of like wherever the bus goes is kind of wherever the bus goes, right? But then there was a part of me that was like, okay, now you have to pay attention. And it got to the part, I guess it got to a point where I was driving where I was like, all right, well, I should really start paying attention now. And the windshield went from like all blurry to clear, and as it went clear, I was able to see that I had to like turn the bus, like it was time for me to turn the bus, right? So I was able to turn the bus, and I was like, I had to park or drive through like this massive crowd of people, and I didn't have to like beep the horn or anything, because as soon as they saw me pulling through with my big ass school bus, they just like naturally parted, to make room for me. Okay, so let's get into that. Okay, so when you're having a dream of driving a school bus in particular, the dream may be urging you to take action towards your goals and pursue new avenues of education or self improvement. All right. Also, I want to mention that there were two people in the bus, but they were towards, like, one of them was towards like the middle on the left side, and the other person was towards the back on the right side. Right. Why is my phone going off? Anyways, so yeah, collective, it's time for you to venture out and learn new things. For some of you, this is specifically talking about your education. Like, it's time for you to like focus on your education, your growth, your schooling, whatever it is that you're studying, right? That and or like, you know, continue working on yourself. Things that you have to work on yourself. Also, um it may be a reminder to reflect on past experiences and how they have shaped you. The dream of a school bus may evoke feelings of nostalgia, camaraderie, and a sense of adventure. So I feel like it's a little. Oh, what did I just? So there's the word exciting or excitement. So the universe is giving you the proper tools and it's allowing you to make your path for whatever this new adventure is, this new avenue. If you want to go back to school, you can. I feel like it's not that you can, but it's more like you should now. Like it's time for you to do this. There's something there. The word excitement or exciting is lingering. Pursue new avenues of education. You're also going to be giving new or different methods of learning things that's not really like as simple as like here's a book, here's the internet. Okay, it's going to be more than that. Also, it's talking about like self-improvement. So you guys could be getting rid of like things that are toxic within you and around you. I feel like it's more within you though because of another dream that I had right after that. I'm not gonna really talk about it because it's kind of like grody and all that. But the whole point of that dream was that you're expelling toxic things from within you. All right. So that's that, right? It's time for you to learn new things and there goes that exciting word again. It's not like I don't want to say like live an exciting life. It's not exactly that, but there's something. It could be the fact that learning new things just excites you. It could just be as simple as that, like learning and education and studying. It excites you. It's very, I don't know, like it just thrills you. There's also something about information. I guess I'm using this deck. So the crowd of people, right, that were parting ways as I was pulling my bus, they had no choice but to pull over. And the thing is, like, to kind of like part ways. You know how like Moses just like part of the seas, right? He just put his staff down and he just part of the seas, and the seas had like no choice but to separate. It was like that. Like I didn't have to like beat my horn or anything. Like they just saw me coming and had no choice but to part ways. There was something, I don't know, like dead about their eyes, like lifeless. I don't know, they just had like these like this zombie-ish lifeless look to them, like sheep in a way. They had no choice but to separate. So there's people around you like they have no say, no choice in anything that you're choosing to do with your life or that you're going to do or that you are doing or that you're learning. Like they have no say. These could be people that are like actually like sheep, like they just follow the crowd and you know, and then here you come they can't do anything to stop you or say anything. Like, it's kind of like I don't want to say it like this, but it's like you could just do what you want and they have no say in it. You can learn what you want and they have no say in it. You can, like, you have all control. Like, this was a massive school bus. I'm telling you, like, school buses are already pretty big, right? In like the waking world, but this school bus just felt like massive, and I'm just like little old me driving this like massive like contraption or whatever. So you could also, like, I feel like it's a combination of like what you know and what you're learning, and like nobody basically has, no other human has a say in it. They can't control it, they can't do anything about it, and it's like at this point they're like so lifeless and defeated that they just have to, like, they have no choice but to step aside. I'm getting like a headache, like sometimes like the middle of my forehead gets really cold. Great fortune, wow. For some of you, this great fortune is knowledge. You know, there's great power in knowledge, information, and the knowing, right? Like, I feel like for me personally, like, there's no greater wealth in this world than knowledge, right? Because if you know the right things, like in any circumstance, in any position, in any job, in any, like, even if you were working at McDonald's, right? If you know how to do your job, like, you're easily gonna get promoted, right? If you know how to be a waitress, you're easily gonna get those tips, right? It's, if you know the right information in any given job, stake, situation, like, you're gonna come out on top no matter what. So truly, knowledge is wealth. I mean, health is wealth, obviously, too, but you know. So for some of you, this great fortune could be in the form of like finances and money, but it could also be whatever knowledge, whatever it is that you're learning, it's going to guarantee you great fortune. Either way, because like I said, information, knowledge, right? That's the fact that you know what you know, right? Like, you're already, I can't even, like, how do I explain this? Like, if you, like, okay, if you go to a supermarket and you know exactly what you're gonna get, right? You're in and out, like, you have what you need, and then you can just continue going on about your day. Like, if you go to a supermarket and you don't know what you're gonna get, you're gonna waste time in there. So whatever's going on, you're not wasting time. So these sheepless zombies or sheep zombies, whatever, they've wasted time. And I'm talking about too, because they were much, much older than me in the dream. They were like older adults. Not knocking older adults. But I'm just saying, like, they've gotten to a point in their life where they're just realizing they wasted all that time in a situation, in a job, in a place, right? They wasted all that time. Versus you knew exactly what you wanted. You got into the store, you bought what you wanted, you got out, and now you're on to the next adventure. You're not spending hours and hours in a supermarket trying to figure out what you want. Maybe if you buy this one, what about this one? You know, you're not doing that. In and out, in and out, in and out. So that's, you know, knowing is very important. Something could have started, you could have started your journey at the age of 26. Or something about the number 8. What is 8? Completion? Hold on, let me look that up real quick because I want to be sure. Oh no, the number 8 literally means material wealth, financial abundance, and infinite energy. and as a sign that your future goals are well within reach. And 2 plus 6 is 8. So my guess is that something could have started when you were 26, and that kind of just jump started everything, or just the number 8, because also this is the Great Fortune card. You know, 8, material wealth, financial abundance, infinite energy. I also knowledge is like forever, right? Knowledge is forever. Infinite energy, 8, infinity. Like the middle of my forehead, it gets so cold sometimes. Like it hurts. Unexpected income in reverse. So you got great fortune on the left side, which I'm assuming is a collective. And then you got karmics, strangers. I'm going to call them strangers. They're losing things. For some of them, it's time. For some of them, it is like finances. You're whatever it is that you're going towards, it's going to bring you nothing but gains. Hold on, I think she's stuck. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so her book fell in like a crevice, and she couldn't get it. So she's like, help, help. And then I went to go see her, and then she's like, over there. So, like, I don't need help, but the help needs over there. So, like, okay. She's so funny. What was I saying? Unexpected income in reverse. Yeah, polar opposites. You could also be seen as someone who has great fortune, or like lives in like this golden light. And then there's like this pauper kind of energy on the other side of you. Like the only thing that's like separating the two of you is like this mirror, like, and then it's like you know, Mickey Mouse, like Prince and Pauper kind of energy, where it's kind of like they were in the movie. There's this movie by Disney. It's called Mickey Mouse's Prince and the Pauper, where they looked exactly alike. They were like twins, but you know, Mickey Mouse was like the prince, and then like the other character was like the pauper, right? And then for a time being, oh my god, for a time being, they switched places, so the pauper could like do Mickey Mouse's role and deal with whatever he didn't want to deal with, and then Mickey Mouse was like free to do whatever he wanted without, you know, like there's so many movies on this, right? Where they're like two identical people. One is always rich and famous, and the other one is like poor, like dirt poor. But then they switch places for a time being, right? So that way the rich and famous one could be kind of free and do their own thing, and like the poor one could experience like fame and fortune and wealth and all that good stuff. And then they do that, and then after a time, they switch back. So I might have to do a reading on that, because it seems like if there was a switch that happened, or somebody tried to switch, they wanted you to be the pauper and someone else was the prince. I mean, they wanted you to be the pauper when you were the prince or princess or whatever. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. All right, let me move on. I'm going to laugh if that keeps coming out. Yeah, I'm getting like so many movies coming up. There's like one by Mickey Mouse, one by Vanessa Hudgens, like one by, she did one by Selena Gomez. She even did one where it was like, she was like in Monte Carlo. That one by Selena Gomez. Oh my gosh, there's like so many movies on that. Like a Switch. Official person in reverse. On top of great fortune. Someone is lying about who they are, what they have, or someone's lying about who you are and what you have. So there's someone around you that's lying. I feel like, I don't know why, but it's lying. I feel like somebody who is like abusing their power or their position that is around you, or that was once around you. They lied about you. They lied about you are this great fortune energy. Like, that's your energy. That's who you are. So someone who was once close around you was actually a false person, and they lied to people about you being in this great fortune. Here's the thing though. If you're in this great fortune energy, like, you can't lie about that. Right? Like, again, like with those bait and switch movies, like someone tried to say you were not the prince or you were not the princess, but that was obviously, like, that was a lie. It may not have been obvious at first, but it was a lie. Someone tried to say that you were not who you were, or you are not who you are. But that's only because this person they're false, they're fake, they're phony. They are not who they say they are, and they really tried to say that you are not who you are, or this person could be younger than you. So this could have happened when you were 26 and this person was 22. I don't know why the numbers are so relevant today. Usually I don't pay attention to the numbers because, like, I don't gift. So there's a gift in the middle here. So whoever was like in this pauper energy, right? They saw you being in this great fortune energy, and they tried to lie on top of that to get to this gift that's in the middle that you are going towards, is being given to you. You could have already gotten this gift. For some of you, this gift is just knowledge. It's just knowing information. Like I said, the right information in the right situations will, you're like guaranteed a promotion or tips or like whatever. Like if you're a waitress and you know how to do your job, you'll get tipped very well. If you work at McDonald's and you know how to do your job very well, you get promoted. If you work at Target and you know how to do your job very well, right? It's like, if you know, like, it's like that. But I feel like that's just like in any kind of company, industry, market, job, place. I feel like someone still heavily lying. So whoever is lying on you, though, here's the thing. Whoever is lying on you, they're leaving themselves open to like observation by everyone and everything. They're leaving themselves open for observation because they're not paying attention, because they're too busy paying attention onto you, your great fortune, trying to lie on you, trying to say that you're not this, trying to say that you're not that you don't have this, you don't have that, you're not really this great fortune, golden light aura energy. They're too busy doing that. That there's nothing, they don't have anything protecting them. They're leaving themselves open for observation. Tell me, gift. Wealthy man. He did come out sort of on the fence. So someone is lying about you, or they were lying about you to prevent you getting a gift from a wealthy man. Okay. So I did a reading recently about how someone was trying to confuse and lie to an emperor. So this is kind of like that. Like, this is that. But this wealthy man was on the fence when I pulled him out, and like, he's turning more towards upright. Someone tried to lie on you, on your character, on who you are, to prevent you from getting a gift from a wealthy man. So the person that was lying on you doesn't have anything. They don't have knowledge, finances, income, whatever they don't have. It's just they don't have. And because they're too focused on you, like I said, they're leaving themselves open for observation. So while this person, whether they're in the last stream, it was a karmic feminine doing this, right? But It's not exactly clear in this reading, so I'm not gonna like conjoin the two readings. But whoever this person is, they definitely felt like they were in like some sort of position of authority or like status or whatever, where they felt like their words would matter when it came to your character. Which like they felt like their words would be enough to convince this wealthy man not to give you this gift. But the problem is that because they're so like focused on you, this wealthy man is kind of giving them like the bombastic side eye, criminal side eye, bombastic side eye. Now they're looking at this person is like, you're saying all this stuff about this divine person, but like, I'm actually taking a look at you, and this is where you are, unexpected income. You're actually the pauper, right? Whether you're feminine or masculine, like you're trying to make it seem like the princess isn't the princess, or the prince isn't the prince, just so I won't give them what I'm about to give them. The person that's lying doesn't know anything. They don't know what you know. This wealthy man isn't learning anything from this person that's lying to him. Where he's realizing that he isn't learning anything. Wow, privileged lady on the fence. You see? Like someone really tried to say that you were not who you were. You could also be the kind of person that, like, even if you are in this great fortune privileged lady, you may not act high and mighty about it, like stuck up about it. Like everywhere you go, it's obvious that you are special, that you are unique, that you are, but you don't like I don't know. You're not like vain or stuck up about it. So this person, like, because like it's kind of like, if you're rich, you don't act like you're rich, right? If you're beautiful, you don't act like you're like the hottest thing in the room. Like if you're a genius, you don't act like you're smarter than anyone, right? It's something like that. And someone really tried to use that to their advantage, trying to make it seem like, see, they're not actually this rich, or they're not actually this smart, or they're not actually this beautiful, or they're not actually whatever it is. And the more they kept doing this onto you, like the more and more this wealthy man or wealthy woman, depending on who you are, was taking a closer look at this person. I've done this reading already. I've done this already. What time is it? Yeah. I've done this already. So this person is still trying to lie. Like, I know this keeps... I feel like for me, this keeps coming up, which is like, give me something new. But it's only coming up because somebody keeps like abusing the position that they're in and lying about you. But here's the thing, like, the more they do this, the more this wealthy man is turning over. Because I remember when this reading, the storyline was first coming up, like last year, this person, this wealthy man, this emperor, he was like mostly upside down, right? Now, like a year and a half later, he's like mostly upright. So yeah, this is something that's still happening. Because this wealthy man is like, oh, like some chains just broke. Yeah, that's what it was. Some chains broke. You know, I did a reading one time where I talked about this one scene in this one movie called Snow White. It's a very, very old version of a Snow White. It's the version of the Snow White. It's very underrated. It's not really like, I don't even know if many people know about it, but so I'm gonna look up which Snow White it is in particular right now while I tell you this. But in one of the scenes in Snow White, I guess Snow White's stepmom, right? Like she wanted the king, and she had enchanted or hexed a mirror, right? And like piece of it broke, and it fell into like her dad's eye, and which kind of like made him like hate his own daughter Snow White and like be disgusted and like just be mean to her and whatever and all that stuff. And like towards the end of the movie, when the curse broke, when the magic broke, there's a scene where he's like, wait, something's in my eye. And it was like the little piece of glass mirror that fell out of his eye, which also symbolizes, sorry, I have like nail polish on my hand, which symbolizes like a curse breaking, the magic being broken. Oh yeah, let me look that up real quick. So it's the Snow White movie with Kristen Cruick. And it came out in 2001. Yeah, it came out in 2001. I'm actually going to try and watch it today because I feel like there's something I need to see in that. It's a really good rendition, so definitely check it out. Alright, I gotta pull some tarot because I gotta get going. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Look. Ten of Pentacles. That's the gift. This 1 + 7 is 8. Again. So, whatever you're going to get, it's like an infinite abundance of it. Finances, family, health, wealth, money, stability. You got gift and Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, whoever this wealthy man is, this is what he wants to give you. This gift. This Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So it's really sad. Only because, like, if someone really tried to take this away from you, like, that's so wicked. Something that was like rightfully yours. And so there goes like those zombie sheep people again. There's nothing they can do about this. There's nothing they can do about this. Whatever you're learning towards, whatever you're going towards, there's nothing they can do about it. The only thing that they can do is just step aside. They have to make way for this big ass gift that you're about to receive. And they have no choice, no say in it. Knight of Wands. Let me get one more for the Knight of Wands. Seven of Wands. It's right here. It just fell out. Seven of Wands. Yeah, whatever this is, whatever you're going towards, whatever you're learning, there's nothing no one can do anything about it. It's like you're just protected. Oh, that's what that is. Your protection is fierce. Like whatever is protecting you. So you're protected on all sides, all around you. Oh my God. All right. This Knight of Wands energy is not coming from this. I mean, I don't know. It's not really coming from like, I don't want to say humans or anything, but like, it's like angels are protecting you, and they're not like messing around. They're not joking about this. Like they're, I don't know, like there's something about wrath. Like you got some serious fierce protection, and they're not fucking around. They're not joking around. They're not messing around. Especially with this person that keeps lying on you. They're like, I don't know, there's some sort of like, like what? Like you keep lying, this is what's gonna happen. It's like that energy. I don't know, it's like angry, but like, because like they're tired of you being messed with and you being lied on and you being bothered and bullied and sabotaged and like being constantly put in this privileged lady on the fence position where you should be already upright with this gift and 10 of Pentacles. It's like the angels, ancestors, the universe, God, they're like done. Like they're like, we're not playing this game anymore with whoever this person is. They're done. Like you're doing too much. You've done it for too long. Like it's now they're like angry because of the fact that like this keeps getting like, I don't know, like someone keeps trying to like intrude, like I don't know, like get in the way of this wealthy man trying to give you this gift, this 10 of Pentacles, and somebody keeps trying to like get in the way of it, and they're like pissed off now. They're like, yo, like what is your problem? Like you need to stop. And they're getting angry because it's just like, you should have been this privileged lady a long time ago, and whoever this official person in reverse that keeps lying on you, that has nothing, they keep lying on you. It's like you keep getting in the way for what? Like, and they're really pissing things off. Page of Wands in reverse, yeah, because this person keeps trying to block this wealthy man gift 10 of Pentacles. They keep trying to block this, and now they're like, you've got things around you that are trying to make sure that they stop blocking this, like, because they're pissed off now. It's like how long has it been that we've been trying to get this chosen one and this privileged princess, prince, king, queen, gift, 10 of Pentacles energy, and this person time and time again keeps trying to block it, sabotage, ruin it. So now they're pissed. Now they're angry. You know? Six of Wands in reverse. Wow. Six of Wands reverse. Page of Wands reverse. Yeah. I feel like this person would just wanted you to be blocked and just, they wanted you to fail at everything, fail at life. Wanted you to be friendless, homeless, not know anything, be dumb, deaf, and stupid. And I know that's really mean, but it's like that. Like this person would have been happy if you were just dumb, deaf, and blind. Not knowing anything, not seeing anything, and not saying anything. Which is actually very sad and wicked. And I said this before, like when this came up one time, that whoever this person is, if it was a karmic feminine, she would have been happy if you just like stayed in a box, unseen, unheard of, and no one knew about you. And everybody, the universe, the angels, the ancestors, they're pissed off now because it's like enough is enough. Like you're doing too much now. And now they're about to get, that's what it was, the wrath. They're about to experience some sort of wrath from the great divine. Yes, my baby. Yes, those are yours. All right, let me get like 2 more, and then I'm gonna close it because I gotta get going. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Wow. This person, 5 of Swords reverse, 4 of Wands reverse. Yeah. So whoever this person is, they're unstable and their home life is not good. there's no harmony in their life, there's no peace in their life, there's no happiness in their life, and they see you as this great fortune privileged lady. So they were already feeling some type of way about that, and the fact that there was this wealthy man that wanted to give you the gift in the form of a 10 of Pentacles, that made them even more jealous. Like, no, I'm not having that. Like, I want them to fail. I want to block everything from their lives because I don't have anything, because nothing is going my way with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, because everything is just, this person lives in a constant state of it's unfair. Like, nothing is ever fair for them. Like, it's always unfair. Like, the world is always against them. That's their state of mind. That's the way they operate. That's the way they think. And because they felt like it's just not fair that you were just in this great fortune privileged lady energy, that they wanted to block everything from you, make you fail. It was just pure competition and jealousy. There's this disharmony, and they're not happy in their life, and they want everyone around them to be unhappy. And that also meant that if they had to take you down so that way you would not be happy because they're not unhappy, then that's what they were going to do. That's what they tried to do, right? If they didn't have a wealthy man giving them a gift in the form of a 10 of Pentacles, and they wanted to make sure that you wouldn't get that too, because it's not fair since they don't have that. That's who this person is, right? Just because they don't have something, like, they don't think it's fair that other people should have it just because they don't have it, and the universe is done with that. Like, they're like, okay, we're not doing this anymore. Now they're about to experience the wrath, or they are experiencing some sort of divine wrath, because it's like, who are you to try and say that the person we chose to live this life, like, who are you to say that that's not for them? Like, you have no right. Like, you're a human. Like, a human trying to compete with someone that was chosen by the great divine? Come on. Are you dumb? Yes. Yes, you are. Because what? That makes no sense. I can't believe that. They were trying to compete with you because it's like, it's not fair. Okay? What's that saying? Favor isn't fair? Well, it's not fair that God chose you. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. Don't take it up to me, because you tried to do that, and then now look what happened. You're going to get it anyways, right, collective? You're getting this anyways. I mean, it took the long way around, yes, and it made you even better, and now you're wiser, right? Driving that school bus, that massive school bus. Now you just, if anything, it just made you more knowledgeable, more wiser, more aware, right? More, like, you're more able to go towards the things that you want to. Your self-improvement, it's like, you know what you need to do, like what areas you need to work on, your healing. It's, if anything, taking the long way around to this gift 10 of Pentacles, wealthy man. For some of you, it's a wealthy woman, right? It just made you even better. So for some of you, you had to take the long way around, you know, and that was part of your character development, is what we call it. Like, we call that character development. But it just helped with your character development. All right, so who's laughing now? God. Bye.